Day 2 of our ankle and calf mobility, and we're going to work on static stretching our Achilles tendons and our calves. So for this, I like to wear a pair of low-top shoes untied, and all we need is either a wall or a slight angle. So to position ourselves for this stretch, you're going to put the ball of your foot on the wall. A slight angle does work a little better, but you can put your ball of your foot on the wall and your heel on the ground, and our legs can be straight. And then to get our calf, we just lean forward with our legs straight. But then what we want to focus on first is that Achilles tendon, because remember that Achilles tendon is what's pulling on the bottom of our foot, and that's what is a little bit too overactive. So we're going to first focus on bending our knee forward in the stretch and trying to push forward. Focus on pushing your knee over your toe. Our heel stays anchored and you keep everything in line. We're going to hold these for about 45 seconds at a time. So we get set up, we go ball of our foot, heel on the ground, then we bend our knee forward and push it over our toe. We're going to try and get just our calf muscle. So we're going to go ball of our foot, heel on the ground, and then we're just going to lean forward, keeping that leg straight. So this puts the whole stretch up at the top of our calf, and we're going to hold this. Don't bounce in these stretches, just hold them nice and smooth, 45 seconds at least on each side. Two more options to make static stretches a little more intense is you can either use a 2x4 block of wood essentially, or a pro stretch. So to use the block of wood, what you're going to do is you're going to position on the ground, you're going to set the ball of your foot up. You can do this with a plate, anything. Ball your foot on that wood or on that plate, on the raised surface, and then you're going to focus on, for the Achilles stretch, bending your knee forward, pushing your knee over your toe. And obviously for the calf stretch, you got to lean forward. Make sure you have something to hold on to. Be careful. And then with the pro stretch, position it so that you hook your heel in the cup, and make sure you have something to balance on with your other toe to keep your hips level. And then what you do is you just drop your heel back, and to get your Achilles, you bend your knee forward, or to get your calf, you just keep your legs straight. Same exact idea. Another way to make these stretches a little more intense and gain some more range of motion is to use the distraction stretch with a band. So if you have access to bands, this is a great tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a semi-thin band, 1-inch one, you're going to place it around your ankle. Make sure it's more on your foot than it is on your leg. So under the tongue of your shoe, if you still have your shoe on, you're going to make sure you walk forward and you have that tension. You're going to put your foot on a slightly raised surface. Make sure that band stays on the foot rather than the leg. And then same idea is we're going to focus on keeping our heel planted. We're going to bend our knee forward, so push your knee over your toe, and that band is helping pull inside that joint to help stimulate some extra range of motion, and it's causing distraction so you can access a little bit more space in that joint.